Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Susanna.
Hi, Abram.
So what do we have today?
We would like to talk about negative energy, and people are curious as to how to protect themselves from negative energy.
All right.
And I have some questions for you, but I'll ask them when you're ready.
All right. First of all, let me begin by saying this. What you fear, you will draw to you. I will say it again. And I would like you to remember this, if you want to. What you fear, you will draw to you. So how would you like to begin?
The first question I have, can negative entities be attached to a person? I've personally heard of some mediums telling people they have 50, 80, 100 entities attached to them.
Boy, things could get kind of crowded.
Exactly.
What you believe, you will create. Now, you can be in a situation in which there is an entity or energy with you. Very strong energy, very strong. And this happened to Tom one time in his life. He mistook the strong energy as being negative energy. Did not understand the strength of the energy. So if you ever feel like there is a negative entity around you, understand that you are probably mistaking that as negative, but in reality, the entity or the energy is very strong, very strong. If you can remember that, then you will not be influenced in any way by the entity or the energy. Many times there are those that you call spirits around you. Spirits around you. Usually a lot in the course of your lifetime. Because those deceased people look in on you to guide you, to help you, to console you, to be with you. And many times, as they are spirit, as you people grow, they grow and they become stronger and stronger and stronger. And this is normal. And when you die, you will go through the same thing. As spirit, you will grow stronger and stronger and stronger because you will become more self-aware. The more you are aware of yourself in your physical life and during the course of your physical life, you will grow. You will grow intellectually. You will grow spiritually, and this makes you stronger. Same thing with those who have passed on. So should you feel like there is a negative entity around you or with you, understand that you are just mistaking it for being a very strong energy. Mediums, channels, and all the rest say a lot of things. Good things, not so good things. Everyone has a story. You probably know this by now. And stories vary. Could be good stories, could be stories to create fear in you, to create anger in you, to create anxiety in you. And many people do that. Many, especially in your social media. So the best thing you can do is keep yourself at a distance from all of that. I tell people, if you are all involved negatively in what is going on in and around and on your world at this time, stop watching and listening to news. Get off social media. You will feel your body calm down. This is what you want. Distance yourself from it. People say a lot of things. 50 entities attached to you, 100 entities attached to you. If you believe it, if you fear it, you might just create it. But understand one thing. Creating it is imagining it. If you can imagine it, you can also imagine that that is impossible. Thank you.
Can a person be psychically attacked by another person or entity?
No. But many people think that can happen. Psychic energy. What is psychic energy? It is just energy. Can someone use that to attack someone else? They think they can. Really not possible. Unless, again, if you believe it, then you will imagine it, then you will create it. But do you want to do that? Ask yourself that. Would that be a fun thing to do? I think not. Thank you.
Are most of us empaths naturally?
Yes.
How can, let's say, someone who believes deeply that they're an empath and that they are affected by other people's emotions, which we are, I mean, because we exchange energy between us, right?
Yes.
How can an empath protect themselves from other people's emotions?
I have talked to people about this in the past. What I have told them and what I will tell you is focus on your emotionality. Focus on your emotions. And let other people have their emotions. Their emotions do, if you are an empath or not, their emotions do not have to affect you unless you allow it. And why would you want to allow it? All that does is rearranges your emotionality and upset your emotions. So the best thing you can do is focus on keeping your emotions as they are and how they are. And let other people have their emotions. It is their right to have their emotions, just like it is your right to have your emotions. Focus on you. If you are with someone and that individual becomes very emotional, focus on how your emotions are and keep them that way. And you know how to do that. You can also say something to yourself like, I will not allow others' emotions to influence me in any way possible. It is not even in the realm of my reality or possibility. You can say something to yourself like that if you need kind of a mantra to protect yourself emotionally. But understand and realize one thing. You are your own protection. You are always protected because of who, what, and why you are, as long as you focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and not on someone else's emotions. Let them have their emotions. It is their right. Thank you.
One of the things that I've practiced for a long time, 20 years or more, I would say, is that if I'm ever not knowing exactly where I am emotionally when I'm around someone else or in a group of people, I would say to myself, I accept only my emotions and let go of anything that does not belong to me.
Good.
Something like that.
Good.
So do you think that would be something that a lot of people could use?
Yes. Why don't you say it again?
I accept only the emotions that belong to me. Anything else disappears.
Good.
However you would like to put it.
Good.
Okay. There are certain people in the world, and they can be the nicest person in the world. They could be compassionate. They could be very giving. But they might just be very intense, and not just one people, but let's say multiple people, friends, would say, oh, I can only just take so much of that person. They just drain me being around them. And so I can only talk for 10 minutes and not an hour, or I can only see them once every couple of months, because they just have that energy that when you walk away, it's just like you want to go take a nap. So it is just being aware. Is that one way of protecting yourself, is being aware of your own emotions and what that person, how you react to that person?
Yes. If you are with a person who is hyperactive or very low energy, very down, that can affect you, because everyone is an empath. Everyone is an empath by nature, because you all exchange emotions all the time. Everything is based on emotion. You people are based on emotion. But what you can do is, if a person is either very hyperactive, bouncing off the walls, or very low energy, hardly able to move, this can, as you people say, be an energy suck. Suck your energy, because those people need more energy. They need, even hyperactive people need more energy, because they lack that in their identity. In your identity, there are many things that make you who, what, and why you are. Not just your simple identity. Many facets of you. Many aspects of you that make you who, what, and why you are. Same with the hyperactive, same with the very low of energy people. Same thing. So again, the best thing you can do is claim your emotions as being your emotions. If someone is bouncing off the walls, very high energy, cannot stop talking, cannot stop moving, fidgeting around, enjoy it. I know it is hard, but if you can enjoy it, just like with the low energy people, if you can enjoy them, you can then allow them to be who, what, and why they are, and allow yourself to be who, what, and why you are. Play it as a game. Everything is a game, my friends. Everything in life is a game. Play it all as a game. Thank you.
I was talking with someone the other day, and they had gone on a trip, and they had walked into an area. It could be an area of whatever country they were in, or a room, or with other people, and then all of a sudden felt negativity around. Can you talk about collectively and in a crowd or in a certain area of the country, and why a certain area geographically might be more negative than somewhere else? Is it based on the person and their emotions, or
it can be. It can be.
Can an area be negative just by the experiences that it's had over the...
Yes and no.
That's it.
There are energy points around your planet Earth. Very high, strong energy. And again, that can be mistaken as being negative energy. Energies do not have to affect you unless you let them. You know this by now. So assume you are in an area on your planet Earth, and you feel kind of, this area has a negative energy, I need to get out. Could be you are encountering a very strong energy field, mistaking it for being negative. It is just very strong. Now, if you believe that negative entities can harm you and negative energy can harm you, you will create that by imagining it. I have said it and I am saying it again. Imagination creates reality. You know this by now. So take care in what and how you imagine. It is very simple. Let energy just be energy.
There have been times when I have felt negative energy and I just ask it, what can I do for you? And then it usually will either let me know, or in the case of the night that I had that dark cloud over me, and I, instead of being afraid of it and thinking it was a negative energy, I just asked it what I could do for it, and it just dissipated. And that was me releasing some of my negative emotional energy.
Yes.
So could people do that as a rule of thumb, is just ask, what is this energy about? What can I do for you? Anything like that?
Yes.
Do you have a suggestion?
What can I do for you? What do you need from me? Why are you here? What is your purpose in being with me and in being what you are all about? Negative energies could be you're dealing with an energy that is just a bit confused. Because many times when people die a physical death, they become for a very short time confused. For a very short time confused. Especially if the death was very traumatic or very quick. Then they will become confused for a very short time until they understand that they are no longer in physical form. Then they move on. Energy, the same thing. It can be confused trying to figure out its identity, because energy has identity, just like you people do. Because everything is energy, and you know this by now. You are energy. Your reality is energy. The universe is energy. Dead people are energy. Living people are energy. Everything is energy. You know this by now. Confusion could play a part in an energy appearing to be somewhat negative. Could be that way.
I think human beings, we've programmed ourselves to thinking in a negative way. That's our default.
Yes.
That we think the worst of something.
Yes.
And we think, instead of being self-aware and going inside of ourselves to do what exploration we need to do with our own emotions and our identity, that we believe that there are outside forces in the universe, other people that are attacking us or are trying to do us harm, when that is a default. Or that when we think of a situation, it's very difficult for people to think in a positive way, and positive outcomes. We just default to that. So how can we individually and collectively change that pattern of thinking?
By changing how you think. When you are born, most probably one of the first things you hear is, no, don't do that. That will hurt you. That is wrong. So you begin thinking that way. Usually about many things, not everything, but many things. You think that way. If you were told, go ahead and do it, see how it works out for you. Things are always good for you. You would mature thinking that way. When you change your thinking, you just have to change it Just a bit, not a lot. Because just a bit changes your identity, and this is what you want. So if you find yourself thinking negatively about anything, can be about anything, stop and think, how can I think about this in a different way? And very soon you will be getting ideas, many ideas, of how you can change how you think about what you thought about negatively. It is all very simple. If you are running an old pattern in your life that prevents you from success or anything else, change your thinking. How have you been thinking about yourself? Well, why should I do it? I've tried it before. Has not worked out. Why waste my time? Take the same idea that you worked with before that did not work out and try it in a different way. It will work out. There are many possibilities for you in life and for everyone. The possibilities are countless. They are endless, just like your universe. Think about possibilities. Don't think about how things have been, how you were raised. That means nothing because of who, what, and why you are now. That person is a different person from you, different than you. You are different now. Think differently. Change your thinking. It is all very simple. People like to complicate everything. This is normal. It cannot, well, first of all, I know I have to take the bad with the good, and I'm trying to do something, and if I do it simply, it is not going to work. It has to be a bit complicated. There have to be different things to it so that it can. No, stop. Think simply. Think about everything simply, because simple works. Complicated does not work. Thank you.
That's all I have, Abram.
All right. So, as you drudge yourself through your life, stop drudging. Stand still for a moment. Look at everything around you. And I mean really look at everything around you. Have no reaction. Just look at everything around you. I would bet that you would be, I would bet that you would begin seeing everything in its most simple form and nature, and everything as being good. And since there is no good and no bad, then how about letting everything just be what it is? And stop controlling things. I've enjoyed being with you, my friends. I love you. Thank you. Susanna, thank you.
Thank you, Abram.
We will see you again. Enjoy your day. And I mean, find something to enjoy in your day. Certainly, you can find something to enjoy. If you are one of those people who think negatively, right off the bat, find one thing to enjoy. You might feel good. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you.